Hi, in this tutorial we're going to talk about variables. Now imagine I wanted to create a web page to say happy birthday to my friend Bob. I could simply hard code the message, happy B-Day Bob, on a web page, and it would display for him. Now what if I also wanted to create a web page for my friend Sarah to say happy birthday to her? I could copy this code and paste it into a new web page. Happy B-Day. The only thing I would have to change is the word Bob to Sarah. Now what if I wanted to create a web page for all of my friends? I would have to create 4 web pages. Beyond that, what if I wanted to create a web page that would say happy birthday to anybody whose birthday it was? I couldn't possibly create a web page for everybody, so the answer is to use variables in my programming. Now the good news is you already know what variables are. You'll remember them from math class. Let x equal width of the box, or let y equal the height of the triangle. Or in algebraic formulas, pay equals hours times rate. So this lets us create the formula to get to pay without knowing what hours and rate are yet. So the words act as placeholders for those values. So when we do know what those values are, those will fill into the formula and allow us to arrive at our value. Now the benefit to variables is that if these rates change, moving up in the world, we don't have to change our formula or our code. It's held by these words here, and it will automatically update without having to change our formula at all. So how can we use this to solve our birthday problem? Happy birthday, if we use a variable here, and say first name, by using this variable, we can create a message for anybody. As long as we can get the value for the name, we can pop it in here, and it'll give us the message we need. Now, the important thing to understand in computer programming about variables is that when you declare one, first name, I declare a variable. What the program does is it reserves a space in the memory for that variable. And you can think of it as making a little box with that label, first name, on it. So by declaring the variable, we told the program, make some space for this value, and that's the label for the box. So when we have a value for it, Sam, first name equals Sam, that value gets stored in that box. Sam. Likewise, when it comes time to use that value later, happy birthday, we can refer to that variable, goes to that box with that name, first name, and brings back the value stored inside it. So the output will be happy B-Day Sam. If this gets changed to Evan or Susie or whatever you want, whatever's stored in here will be returned by referring to the label on that box. So that's the power and benefit of using variables in your programming. Up next, we're going to take a look at how to declare variables in 3 different programming languages.